It's Yvonne here to do the reading for the lovely sign of Virgo. Virgo, if you are watching this reading, then you more than likely identify as a Virgo and you are a Virgo sun. If you really want to find more out about what other videos you can watch, then it's really a good idea to get out there and watch, Google natal chart or birth chart. And what will happen, it will ask for the details of your birth. If you have the time of birth, even better, but it will ask for your date of birth and the place you were born in, and it will work out what planets were in your sign when you were born, which means that not only can you look at your Virgo sun, you can also look at your moon, your rising, your ascendant, or any other aspect of yourself. It's really interesting. A lot of sites will give you an opportunity to print up a natal chart, which is fabulous because you can keep it, print it out, and go back and have a look at it to really get to understand it. But what that means is if you're looking for a reading for a new job, you can go and check what planet was in Saturn when you were born, that type of thing. Or if you're looking for love, you can look up what planet was in your Venus when you were born, and it will give you an understanding of who you are as a person. Good fun to do, very informative, actually quite surprising on some levels, but it's interesting. All right, Virgo, if you would like a reading with me, I'm currently doing readings via email. So if you email me at the Aussie Goddess, all one word, no numbers, spelled correctly, at gmail.com, I can send you a list of what I offer, and then book you in with what you want. Please, if you are emailing me, include where you're emailing from. And if you're from the States or Canada and you have different time zones, perhaps let me know what time zone you're in as well. Sometimes people think I can't do it. Some of the places are a little harder. England's probably one of the hardest ones because of it's in the same day, whereas Canada, America for us are on different days, so we can work it out. If you're interested in joining and having a membership with me, learning the tarot, etc., there is a join or a membership button below the video. All right, Virgo, we're going to use the Albano Rider-Waite Tarot for your reading. I'll just give them a bit of an extra shuffle. I'm going to do the Libra reading later too, so if you're cross-watching or watching for a Libra, I'll do the reading for Libra after this one. All right, one more shuffle. Yes, I'm getting it done. I think we need a bit of a change of cards. These ones are getting quite grubby too. Okay, we're starting off with the Emperor. You know what? I think the last reading for the What's Cracking reading started with the Emperor too. Sometimes this can represent a person. At other times, for me, it can represent energies. So looking at this here, the Emperor represents the sign of Aries. We have Scorpio represented in the Death card, and then we have the Queen of Swords, which is the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. I'm feeling here there is something you're doing here by walking away from somebody. To me, it's about taking your power back. So there is some sort of ending that needs to be put in place here, and you're trying to work out how to go about that. Now, it could be an ending at work, it could be an ending with a friendship, it could be an ending in a lot of places, but for me, this feels like relationship. So either this is a relationship you need to walk away from, or maybe even an idea or a thought about a relationship that you need to let go. Because it feels to me like you may have, I want to say, different ideas to the person that you're with. You have vastly different ideas. And sometimes, you know, we can meet people, we think it's great to have everything in common with them, but that's really not a good relationship either. It's good to have differences. Sometimes we can have so many differences we can't bridge the gap. So it's really nice to find out, okay, you know, we have those similarities, but it's, you know, it'd be great if we just had some things that we could do by ourselves that would be so much fun. But something here makes me feel it's about the differences. So you may have been dating someone for a while, and now you're realizing that you may be vastly different people and you can't get on the same page. Let's just dig a little bit further. Yeah, you're making a decision here. Let's just go one more. A decision on whether to, okay, possibly. Yeah, maybe you're thinking about wanting to take something further. Yeah, the wish card's here. Let's just whip that backwards. So you have a wish that you want here, and I feel like it's for a relationship. I feel that you've been building for this, so it makes me feel like either you've known this person, here's Virgo here, either you know this person or it's somebody that you know that you want something more with. I feel like the reason the decision's coming across is that you feel maybe you don't have things in common with this person, or that maybe you're vastly different people. And so it makes me feel like you want to have a connection with someone, or you've connected with someone perhaps, and you are vastly different. So you're questioning whether the relationship can work and whether you want to move forward on it, because both of you have very different ways of things. And I feel like that's a great thing. I feel like you're almost saying to yourself, this can't work with this person because they are this kind of person. I am this kind of person. It can never work. They are really sporty. I don't like sport. They are really outdoorsy. I don't like being outdoors. I'd rather be inside. I'd like to read a good book, and they'll probably want to go off and do a bushwalk. And I feel like somehow or another, whatever this connection is, you're wondering if it can work if you're both vastly different. That's where I feel like it's going. All right, so we have communication coming through. We have the Justice card, Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. Well, let me put you to rest, because there is a lot of affection and love on the other end of this one. So you may be thinking, can I make it work? We're so great, greatly different. Your person's thinking, I really want to be with this person. And, whether we're different or not, he probably hasn't even, she hasn't probably even thought of that. But I feel like you're going over something in your own head, trying to work out whether you can make something work. You may have different values and ethics, and sometimes that's harder to get off the ground. For example, if you're hugely compassionate and, environmentally conscious, and your person just isn't that type of person, that sort of thing can be a little bit harder. But I feel like here that some sort of communication is taking place here around whether you can make this work or whether you're going to be any good together. Now, remember, you may not have met this person yet, because sometimes when I do these readings, I think it's really hard with the reading. That's why I did the thing up the front of my channel, because sometimes readings are in the future, sometimes they're right now, and sometimes they've already gone. And I do have people saying to me, I can relate to that, happened to me last week or whatever else. Other people say it's not my reading, it's not happened to me. And I think, well, you don't know. But this here is it's a very specific reading. And what it's saying is there is a worry within you whether you are going to be able to make something work with somebody if you're so vastly different. All right, so there's a love offer coming in. We've got Pisces energy, Libra energy, Taurus, Libra again. So there's quite a lot of Libra here. We have Scorpio energy coming through here as well. This person that you are dealing with might travel a lot, or they may not be traveling. They might work away. They might be in a different place. We could be talking long distance here. Maybe you've met somebody online. But whatever it is, you've got a really big concern that this is not, and maybe they are really interested. I see them coming towards you here, so they're definitely interested in you. But what is it that you see in them that you think can't work for you both? All right, let's keep going. Knight of Cups, yeah, beautiful energy. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Wands, with the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Look, I don't think it's that you think it's hard work. It doesn't look like that at all. This could be somebody that you have a very, very strong connection with, but maybe you're concerned about them because maybe you think they have lots of options. Or maybe in the past, they've had lots of options and now you're worried, can they settle down with you? But I feel like this person loves you. You know, there is a feeling here they want to have a family or children with you, or create that family environment. But there's almost this choice sort of thing going on here as to whether, you know, you call this quits and you move away from it, or whether you just allow it to take its time. You know, if I were to give advice out in readings, I would say to you, you know, you can't go wrong by dating and having fun with someone. You know, at the end of the day, that's, you know, what you should be doing when you're dating. Don't be so serious about whether you can make it work or whether it's got longevity. Because for me here, this person you're dealing with absolutely and totally adores you. And I do feel there's a really strong connection between the two of you here. But it's almost like you're waiting for something to go wrong, or waiting for something not to happen, or it's like you're preparing yourself. Have some trust in it. Have some trust in it. If you're not sure that you can trust what you're doing, I don't think it's about them. I think they seem to be, you know, very connected to you. But if you're unsure and you don't feel that you can trust yourself, then maybe have a talk to someone about it. Because I feel like your insecurities are coming to the surface, and maybe you don't see yourself, you know, for the beautiful person that you are. You deserve this. It's absolutely beautiful energy. If your person's very, very different, it's very possible here that you can both have like a flourishing independence in your relationship. If they, you know, work away from home all the time, maybe it's, you know, just maybe asking them to understand that you get a little insecure when they're not there all the time. But this for me makes me feel like somebody has stepped into your life and you're not really sure. You're making some sort of decision here on whether it can work. Just trust, go with the flow. Don't look so closely at everything. Just trust that what you've planted here will grow into a beautiful relationship. You have the wish card here. Don't be so focused on what can go wrong, and just be focused on the fun and the joy of the moment. Stop looking too far down the road to see where it's going. I feel like whoever you're dealing with here is very, very interested in you. There is a beautiful feeling that they already see you in their future. Oh. I just almost forgot what day it was there for a moment. That was really bizarre. Okay, telepathy of Terra Mater. 36. We've got the number 9. I've gone straight to the page, which is always good. Okay, that's what it looks like. The pathway for your spiritual fulfillment and the sacred manifestation of your purpose is not necessarily logical and will evolve organically. The skillful and unpredictable workings of Earth Mother are supporting your soul journey unconditionally. Following up on inspired ideas and allowing for unexpected shifts in direction are integral to the manifestation of your soul purpose. Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart, even if it seems improbable or unattainable. It will manifest successfully. I'm going to read that bit again. Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart, even if it seems improbable or unattainable. It will manifest successfully. So even if you're looking at this particular situation, asking yourself, can it work? Then I would say to you, just give it time. Whatever it is, it will unfold gracefully. And I feel like both of you will be extremely happy in this relationship. So Virgo, thank you very much for listening to the reading. Have a wonderful day.